When you're forgiven much and you understand how much you're forgiven, you'll love much. I asked the Lord a long time ago, why are people so angry? Why do Christians have such a hard time with unforgiveness? He said they don't believe how much they've been forgiven. They have never just settled in the beauty of being clean. That their sins are removed, not atoned, removed. That they're holy, blameless, and above reproach in His sight if they believe it. And He was sharing with me in my heart in the bedroom as I was seeking Him on this topic about anger and unforgiveness. He said, people that are struggling with unforgiveness have never tasted the beauty of how I've forgiven them. Because it's so powerful that it changes your heart. And you're a good servant, not an evil and wicked servant who's forgiven of everything you've ever done and you choke your brother for $500. Back in the 90s, that money in that parable was like $19 million versus $500. So the servant was forgiven around $19 million of debt, and he choked his fellow servant for $500. And the master of that servant said, you evil and wicked servant, talking to somebody in the house, not a Gentile outsider, a servant. He said, I've forgiven you of everything you owed me. Should you not have forgiven your brother of the thing he owed you? You know where that man ended up? Tormented, bound, tormented, and in outer darkness. I believe it's pointing to a state of the soul. That when you don't walk in forgiveness, it binds you, it torments you, and you live in darkness, because he who hates his brother is in darkness until now. He's not talking about judgment in hell. He's talking about the state of your soul. Come on. I ain't never seen anybody angry and can truly say they were blessed and bearing good fruit. I can't see anybody that just had attitude, just frustrated, just whatever. Can tell me that they're having the time of their life. And because they choose to stay there, they're mad at everything that doesn't look like that. And if they don't repent, it intensifies their frustration. And then they challenge everything that's good and somehow try to stay without even realizing the deception where they're dying. Phew.